I didn't know who Aaron was from A Hole in the Wall. Apparently, Bob Levy and Aaron did a show at some point in their lives, and that show was supposed to have, I think they sent an audition thing in for Compound Media, the two of them, like together, and I don't think I ever saw it. I don't remember ever seeing it, and I think maybe Keith looked at it and was just like, yeah, this isn't a show we want to have. And I'm like, okay. But I never heard of this guy. Apparently he was a big fan of mine, O&A, over the years. And then when all this shit went down with his wife, I did do their show once when his wife was on, him and April. And I'm like, okay, then I'll do your show. Fuck it. And we talked with Pleasant. We had a good time. April seemed nice and she was pretty, you know. Yeah. And then all this shit busts loose that she's doing coke with this lawyer guy, this like fucking weird sexual lawyer guy.
Yeah, weird sexual, yeah.
So I don't know. I was just like, and then lately I've been catching a lot of the Aaron thing through Who Are These Podcasts and what have you. So I'm just like, oh, he seems like a piece of shit. I don't know. He's never been a piece of shit to me personally, but I would assume other people would see him as a piece of shit.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Yes, and I concur.
But they can't stop, being interested in him.
Yes.
Especially in clips, like just like with Stuttering John. And just like with Stuttering John, he's bulletproof to like anything that might give him any self-awareness at all. You know what I mean? Or any sort of comment that might sort of, I don't know, nothing wakes him up. Nothing makes him not say it's another win for the toe, He just thinks everything's a win, and it's fascinating, I guess.
It is. It is. We just love watching people trip over their own dicks over and over and over again.
It's. I think that Aaron is, if there is to be a new Stuttering John, he's it. Because he's
geared up.
He's got the quality.
Yeah. He's definitely gearing up to be that. To take the place. It's amazing. If you have your wife divorces you and goes in cocaine and fucking some like destroyed, ruined lawyer allegedly, that's interesting. That's fucking interesting. I want to hear more about that.
Yeah, and seemingly with his full cooperation, like April, meet this guy who's going to cuck me.
Oh God.
And then when she wouldn't go with him, it sounds like, because she's all wrapped up in coke and strange dick at that point, because how it is when you're married. You're like, who really rings your bell sexually, who really makes your motor run, is anybody but your spouse. Men not being my husband really turns me on.
Right. And add a little cocaine and woo. He's super. That's like a double, triple time score on a Scrabble or something. Yeah. It's like, well, the letter's worth this, but you add cocaine, it's triple score now. If you're thinking about it, I'll go with this guy. We'll fuck around a little coke, and you're just, hop in, jump right in my vagina.
And now it's all in court. Why? I'll tell you, it's simple, because Aaron snitched on everybody, told all of their dirty laundry. Yeah. One guy, we only have his perspective. That's it. And the rest of them haven't said anything, obviously. But God, I mean, like to seize control of the narrative, he wanted that so bad that he just like, I'm just going to spill everything. And I think he was kind of afraid that, if he didn't get it out first, that.
Yeah, sometimes, getting ahead of it works. Other times it's just like, well, all you're doing is self-confessing. It's really bad. Yeah. It's not like something you could go, oh, yeah, I did that, but let me explain or say, are you getting ahead of it? But that's just like, oh, yeah, I was cucked by this fucking disgraced lawyer and my wife ran off cokehead and, fuck this guy and his wife and
she won't come home, and
you're like, oh, that's not really getting ahead of it. That's just you saying the awful thing that It happened.
Yeah, you stood unaccused, and now
Right.